using different kind of sensors to be able to understand and fully understand all the status of the vehicle. Autonomous vehicles, those bring new challenges to the market. For instance, people use on average 5% of the time their vehicle today. What will happen when you use 50, 60, 70% of the time of the vehicle? What kind of maintenance issues will we have? Who can inspect so many vehicles in relatively short time? This is exactly what we're doing. We track the whole life cycle of the vehicle, from the manufacturing line, logistics centers, and then in the dealerships, and of course supporting the aftermarket. So we can understand the whole wear and tear of the vehicle, the full status of the vehicle from the manufacturing line. We actually started from a slightly different use case. Let's try and play a little game. This is how a typical undercarriage of a private vehicle looks like. Can any of you try and spot for anything that does not belong to the vehicle? Every time it looks completely different. It can be in any shape, any color, any size. And on top of that, you have a lot of different types of vehicles. So how do you find something you don't know how it's supposed to look like on a surface that you don't know how it's supposed to look like? So we basically rented every possible car in Israel to test the algorithm and to see how accurate the algorithm is. And we saw we have a lot of false positives. And we tried to understand what are those false positives, because we didn't change anything in the undercarriage. And when we understood why we're getting so many false positives, we saw that those are not regular for false positives. Those are actual mechanical issues of the vehicle. So in this example, the system found oil leakage right below the engine. And we saw that we can also detect rust, cracks in the undercarriage, and other mechanical issues that can tell us there's a wear and tear of the vehicle. But we didn't want only to stop in the undercarriage. So we built a full system, so the vehicle simply drives through the system, and we basically can say everything about the vehicle. From a really small scratch, as small as 1 millimeter, to issues like you don't have enough oil in the engine, you have rust in the undercarriage or on the chassis, you don't have enough air pressure, the tires are too old, you need to replace the brakes, basically everything you need to know about the vehicle. Thank you very much.